trains, and cows.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit smoking.
Airport known as BNA, the home of Harry Berryville. Right here in the middle of Nashville, Tennessee, home of the Grand Ole Opry, along with Metro Doc. My name is John, and we're back home again in Tennessee, and we're in Spot B, and I'm grateful for you joining me here on Airplanes, Trains, and Cows for a little nighttime sleep. Here we are. You're looking down the heart of runway 2 left. That is runway 2 left that you're looking at. All the takeoffs appear to be going off on 2 left. So, oh. And the next plane taking off is going to be going to Dallas. It's kind of hot and humid. It looked like it was going to storm for a while. But I don't think it's going to. At least according to the weather forecast. This is Southwest going to Dallas, Texas here. I'll catch up on the comments here in a second. As we are here at infamous Spot B, we got a lot of news to share. We'll be here for a while. Which way did he go? Anyways, there's a glare. I can't see crap out here. Anyways. We gotta do better than that. That was our first plane. It's always hard to do the first plane when you're at Spot B because it's such a challenge. Anyways, we got another this aircraft here is going to LaGuardia. Look at that double shot of the helicopter in the background there. So when they go to LaGuardia, we won't see them because they'll veer off to the right. So you might ask, why are you not at Spot A? And the reason we're not at Spot A is because right now it appears Spot A is closed back up again.
2,100, 2,002, 550.
All right, there it is.
250.
There's the plane going to LaGuardia. And it appears that all the takeoffs are taking off right in front of us. So that's good. Earlier in the day, runway 2 right was closed. Uh-oh, it's already been kicked off again. We're going to do this game. Do what? All right, we got a Challenger to nowhere. It looks like Chris, with his camera, has joined the herd, ladies and gentlemen. Chris, with his camera, has joined the herd. That is good news, Chris. Welcome to the herd. Let me get my comments right so I know what we're doing here. There's a bug on my leg. All right. All right, here we are. Got to get our P's and Q's together. So we're at spot B because as of right now, it appears that we've got the observation area is closed again. Metro Doc ran a reconnaissance mission over there just to check it out earlier. And they've got the pillars back up. So we don't know how long. That's kind of like the bipolar observation area. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. We got Southwest 793 coming in from Philadelphia in a 737 MAX 8. Then we got a Southwest coming in. It's going fast. got Southwest coming in from Omaha. I'll try to show you what we got here. Doc got him a new toy. Mickey Antos Aviation has joined us. Says howdy from Vanderbilt downtown. All right, come on in. Make yourself at home. If you're new, we'd love for you to subscribe to our little channel. That means more people get to see it because YouTube will put it out there more, even if we do get you seasick here at Spot B. But anyway, it takes a while to settle in here, and I'll tell you why. Neither Doc nor I are spring chickens. And we have quite the hill to hike up here to get to Spot B. And I've been up and down like 6 times, so it takes a minute to catch my breath. I think I'm good. Who's this, Doc? That is United to Denver. Who is this, Doc? Oh, we got British Airways flying right over us, Doc. Doc. So the British are coming over us. We can't get that shot from here because it'd break the tripod in half. All right, I got to be gingerly with this camera. I don't know if I'll be able to catch that or not, folks. Hold your horse. That's way up there. Not going to get it with that saw. Sorry, folks. But hey, we'll get it when it lands because it's going to land right here in front of us. Who's excited? I know I am. Monica says, is it hard to get where you're at? At this age, everything's hard. Come on. So, it appears the arrivals are coming in on 2 right and 2 center. And all the departures are right here in front of us. This plane here is going to Raleigh. So the British just flew over us. I guess it's got to be our, yeah, that's our British. They're flying over downtown, taking the leisurely route. In the A350-10, if you're in Berry Hill area, or Vanderbilt area, just look up a little ways. You might be able to see it. It's here, Southwest going to Raleigh. See, they go in the tree, people's tree right there. And they go over our head. That's actually not the people's tree. That was a tree that Doc was supposed to cut down. AJ Ryder's joined us doing all his helpful things. Thank you, AJ. So AJ, there's our mobile spotter. Gives us all the information. As the sun is over to the right of us, that's why we can't really get the British Airways. We got, it looks like a Delta dock coming out to take off next. And we've got a, oh, that's an American, never mind. So there's our next takeoff right there. I believe they're headed out. We got Delta Flight 449 coming in from LAX. They're coming in somewhere. All right, Delta's coming in on the center, which we can kind of see the center from a distance. It looks like we have a Delta headed out here. I guess I could get the right camera on. Doc said he would have cut down the Piedmont bush here, but he says the gas is too expensive. So, anyways, the main thing is with this shot here, folks, is the head-on shot. And I love head-on shots of planes. I love them. I think they're beautiful from this angle. We're about a mile from the airport, maybe. Mile and a half, mile. Who knows? We're actually a good way away.
2165 with you on a visual from Q Center. Yeah, 2165 Nashville Center, make Q Center, 106, you're at 11 to the land.
So,
Target AOS up 1430 with you on the approach for Q Center. 1430 Nashville Center.
we got Delta headed to Reagan National. That's the first plane that's going to be taking off, and behind them we got an American headed LaGuardia. That's American Flight 2302 in a 737-800. All right, we got Delta coming in from LAX coming down the center, followed by WestJet. Swoop, there it is. Swoop, there it is, coming in from Calgary. And then we have United coming in from Houston. All those appear to be coming down the center. But right now we wait for this Delta, and this, you see the Delta from LAX landed in the distance back there.
Delta 449, right 05, contact ground for 9 again. 05, got more 9, take care of it. Nashville Tower, good evening, Southwest 2007, tell me visual to right. 2307, Nashville Tower, with 2 right, clear to land. 2 right, clear to land, Southwest 2007. 2302 Tower, yep.
Aspen says a British just flew over his house. Yeah, they're doing a big turnaround. So see that plane to the left of you there that you're looking at? That's landing way down there on 2 center. That's way, way away from here. All right, so I believe that's the Embraer going to Washington. Yeah, there's British Airways 2223 in arriving from London Heathrow. Now, I'm not going to follow every one of them around, and the reason why is because if you look, the A350 is now coming toward us. They are on final. So, we're actually just going to keep this camera right here for the time being. Nashcan says, where are you doing this from since they closed the OBS? From a classified location known as Spot B. It's kind of like the Area 51 of plane spotters. Appears that WestJet just landed, so this is an American going to LaGuardia. But let's do this. I'm just going to keep the camera right here and let's watch the British sneak up into your living room because they're going to be coming right toward you. How'd you do that? Yeah. So let's just watch these British come in. Touchdown. Isn't that awesome? I don't know if you get a better shot in aviation than A350 coming right toward you. Where? All right, neither. That is a good picture right there. I wish they were all landing over here on two left. I love this picture. So he'll go over here to the right and hang out for a second. Or he'll go to his left, I should say. He's gonna pull right over there and chill, because his gate's probably not open yet. It looks like we got JetBlue going to JFK, its home base. Eric Johnson's joining us from Orlando. Hello, Eric. Good to see you as always. So this is JetBlue going to Orlando. And when I got here, there was no wind whatsoever. Now there's wind. So thank you to everybody that joined us out in Cincinnati on Monday. Had a lot better show than I thought we would have. Since it was Memorial Day, I didn't think many people were going to be flying cargo-wise, but it was business as usual there. So there goes JetBlue. Let's see if I can do a fancy camera switch. This hasn't worked so good so far. There you go. There's your fancy camera switch. So when they go east or south, they go that direction. All right. All right, the next one's going to O'Hare. This one here. This one over here. We'll get the hang of this in a second. There we go. So basically what you see today is the nose of the plane and the belly of the plane. Enjoy. All right, here we got somebody going to Jackson, Mississippi, but we got British about to cross over, so we'll keep an eye on that. So there they go back over the runways. There's plenty of people waiting to take off. They gotta wait for the British here. As you're looking down the gut of runway 2 left, ladies and gentlemen, from our direction it's 20 right, our favorite runway. So the observation area is closed. We don't know why. They put the pillars back up and took the signs back down, which is kind of interesting because they'd done that before and then put the signs back up. So who knows if the signs are going back up, or is this the final curtain call for the beloved observation area? Penny Plains has joined us. Hello, Penny Plains. Welcome to Airplanes, Trains, and Cows, and hopefully some deer. Might be a little hot for the deer. They might not come out till tonight. We got Allegiant next going to Fargo, North Dakota. And that is Allegiant Flight 329. As you see them right there, this is kind of hanging out for the second. All right, here they go. So this is Allegiant going to Fargo here. think I've about caught my breath from walking up and down the hill. Now, our next broadcast is probably going to be on Monday, and I'm just going to say that we might be breaking in a new camera. As we're trying to get an upgraded Panasonic camcorder, because I love the stabilization of the Panasonics as opposed to the Sonys. We'll have to see. So there they go to Denver. So this one's going to Detroit Rain. Is this A220? Yes, A320 rather. Yes, it is. How do you like that beautiful belly shot? Let's see if we can get up and close and personal with them. All right, now we have a plane going to Orlando. It's a Frontier with a deer on it. Is that a deer? A beaver.
Ward the Beaver.
Okay, this is Ward the Beaver, ladies and gentlemen. Ward the Beaver is going to Orlando. And when they go to Orlando, they make a hard right. I'm straightening it back up before I get off the shot. Thanks, though. As you can see, the clouds there look quite ominous.
Delta Boston 822.
All right, next is the Delta going to Boston, and this is a A220, our favorite plane here, one of our favorites. So when they go south and east, we're kind of not doing great with our other shot, but we'll do the best we can. 110 in the house. Let's get that up to 2007. Our next departure looks like it's going to be a southwest going to Orlando too. So we won't even. Here's what we're going to do. When they go to Orlando, Doc, we're not even going to turn this camera on. There's no reason. Because they take a right and go right through the Piedmont bush. So there's no reason to follow it. But we'll get it from here. Damian Wan has joined us from beautiful Hawthorne, California. Hello, Damian. Welcome to Spot B here on Thursday. What day is this? Today's the 28th of May. So here's southwest going to Mickey Mouse country. A lot of Orlando. This is well, not two in a row, but it's close to two in a row. Eric, I went and spotted at Orlando. They don't have internet where I was. They got a beautiful place to watch them there. Yeah, I was at Orlando in can't even follow him, he's turning so hard. Taxiway Lemus joined us from beautiful Brownsburg, Indiana. Hello, Taxiway Lemus. Of course, we were in Indianapolis about a little Blackhawk action. See if we can catch him coming around this tree. As it is guard night here in Nashville. Sounds like my batteries are dying on my scanner already. I'll have to do a battery change. This is a good time to do a battery change because guess what? Nobody's coming. So bear with me. I just ordered some new batteries. Taxiway Lima, we have tried Starlink. We actually do have Starlink. What are we looking at? What am I looking at? Oh.
Arizona, California.
Yeah, we got Arizona one coming in, California one coming in. Charles E. Taylor sticker. That's my favorite. They're coming in.
And the rare Allegiant Max 8.
Oh, and the rare Allegiant 737 Max 8. How about that? So they're landing on the right and the center as we're doing a battery change here, so bear with us just 1 second. Yeah, NASCAR is racing here on Sunday night, I think.
Explain all these champion airs.
Well, are they coming from Savannah?
D.E. Dale Earnhardt.
Okay, all those are coming in the morning. Samuel Rosebook has gifted us $5. What about that, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much. And he's put a little, we got a little thing on there that says noob. How about that? I've never seen that before. Thank you, Daniel. All right. I mean, Samuel. God, get his name right, for heaven's sakes. All right. So the weather has cooled down a little bit. Let's see, Taxiway Lima says Blackhawks are eye level flying between the scoring pylon and the penthouse seats. They were in our section at 2. They flew right in front of me. I mean, I was looking right at the pilot when they came by. I sit in turn 2, the people's turn. That's where all the wrecks are. It's the kind of person my son and I are. We want to be where the wrecks are. Great Indy 500. One of my favorite months of the year, the month of May. We were up there spotting on, I guess it was Thursday night last week, a week from today, we were at Indy and made some connections there, so I'll be able to get permission next time. It's my second time to have cops show up, Doc. It was fun. Cop came up, was like, what's going on here? Yeah, where's the airport police? But I mean, first off, I met a worker there who came up and asked me what I was doing. I gave him a sticker. I gave a lot of stickers out in Indianapolis and Cincinnati. So, but then the cops came up, was like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, I'm plane spotting. He's like, did you get permission? And I said, well, I tried. I sent an email, but nobody responded. He's like, so you just decided to do it anyways? I'm like, uh-oh. So they took my license and ran my stuff. And then he came back about 5 minutes later. Oh, we got two Blackhawks. There's one. See him in the distance over there. He came back about 5 minutes later and said, do people actually watch planes land? I'm like, yeah, people love it. I love it. Don't you like planes? You're working here at the airport. Come on. Ended up being a cool guy. And he gave me his information so I can call him when I do it next time, so we'll have permission. But ended up, there's some really nice people in Indianapolis. They always make friends when we go to the race. Old Popcorn 36 has joined us with some eyeballs. Hello, Wild Popcorn. So our next departure is going to Atlanta, Georgia. No, it's not a Delta, it's a Southwest. Southwest Flight 526. As you see over here, now there's a plane coming in way over there on 2 Center. That is a long way from here. As he is flying almost over Murfreesboro Road now. That's coming in from Las Vegas, and that is Amazon. So we'll see them come out. Now, when they take off, they won't take off on this side, but we'll be hopeful. So here's a long-distance shot and dedication of a landing way over there on 2 Center. That's pretty good. I like these shots. Let's see, Taxiway said the new hotel should be friendly for plane spotters. Well, let's hope so. Hopefully they're friendlier than ours. LOL. Most hotels are friendly to plane spotters, except the one here. Let's see. We got our Wampler. Hello, airplanes, trains, and cows from Bristol, Tennessee, home of country music. That's what they say. All right, so here's Southwest going to Hotlanta. I don't know what kind of secondary shot we'll get of this one, but we'll try. You know, John, if you loosen this up and raise this, it'll be a little easier to deal with. he is. And see, when they go south, they go right into Piedmont Bush there. So we don't have much of a shot. But when they go to Houston and California and stuff, we got a great shot. D. Ross is joined. Hello, Danny. Says, hey, JK, enjoyed Indian Cincy coverage. Thanks for watching. Didn't know he was on. Let's say hi. So there's Amazon way over there. See that? They'll taxi all the way across. I don't think they're going to. Yeah, I think they'll taxi all the way across and go the back way by Taylor's. So we got, looks like a Southwest going to, from the looks of it, San Diego. I mean, San Antonio, I should say. They're next. On runway 2 left. D-Ross, I have to plan a scramble in a couple weeks and might have to do a practice round sometime in the morning. Just put that in your notebook. I haven't played any 2 years. I mean, he's coming right at us. It says it's, there we go. Well, I lost that one because my screen was black at first. That was a perfect one to film that way. Red Panda's joined us. Hello, Red Panda. Popcorn says, last day of vacation in Gatlinburg finally quit raining. Hope it's dry in Clarksville when we get there tomorrow. It probably will for a little while. I mean, the weatherman's really been kind of throwing us off here. Because they've been putting like 5% chance of thunderstorms, 10% chance. Who does that? Taxiway Lima says, I'll be hooking up with Cali Planes at SFO for the final Lufty 747-400 revenue flight. Cool. I've met Cali Planes, nice fella. Met him out of LAX. We were both spotting at the same spot. Yeah, you're still Pulley Woolley. Absolutely. Matter of fact, that's what you ought to change your YouTube name to if I was you. It's an inside joke. We got Southwest 2299 coming in from Houston Hobby. That's 737-700. And we also have an Endeavor Flight 152 coming in from Raleigh-Durham. And there's a helicopter that's up there somewhere, according to Doc's spotter thing. Doc's got this scoreboard out here on the table with all the planes on it. So this is Southwest going, no, who's that? You got Tyson coming in. Okay. So who's about to take off? That is Southwest going to LAX. All right, so we should be able to see this one good. As the temperature out here has turned out to be pretty nice. It was really hot all day. It was extremely humid. Right now it's 84. According to Doc's arm watch. Oh, do I have the wrong camera? Dadgummit, I got the wrong dang camera on. All right. Look at those beautiful Tennessee clouds. All right, I'm going to follow this one too. Where's this one going? This one's going to Detroit. I kept looking at my computer like, oh, I got a beautiful shot. Yeah, I mean, they keep saying rain, rain, rain. I don't think it rained at all today here, and it was forecasted all day today. I do think the Weather Channel's app is a little bit maybe more accurate than whatever the one is I'm using on my iPhone. Because Weather Channel just said clouds. All right, so everybody take a breath. So the NASCAR race is here at the Super Speedway. That's going to be all weekend. So there's going to be a lot of NASCAR people flying in. We got, is that about to take off? Oh, yeah. So we got an Amazon. Is he going all the way over there, or is he going to take off in front of us? All right. In the corner? Yeah, I see. Oh, yeah, he's going to take off over here. Sure he is. Actually, there's a real little plane coming toward us. We'll let him go. He's going really slow. He ain't pedaling fast enough. Look at him. He's about going backwards. I get we should be filming this, for heaven's sakes. Look at him. Come on, little fella. I mean, he's still not to us yet. All right, let's go back down here to Amazon. So this is Amazon headed to Baltimore. Yeah, you can do it. All right, AJ, get back on here when you can. That's some wicked looking clouds of. Yeah, we'll get that in a second. We got some weird looking cloudage to the north. Northwest, or I guess that's the straight north. Or south. South if you're from England.
North towards your house.
Oh, my house is north. So that's south. That's west. We got Alaska coming out, or they're coming in. I'm not for certain.
How you doing there? 5002, visual 2 right. 5002, Nashville Tower, welcome to 2 right, clear to land. 2 right, clear to land there, 5002.
What are you doing, Zoom? I mean, y'all just barely saw that one just in time. See if we can get a picture of these clouds over here. Yeah, there's a little bit of cloudage. We can do a scroll back. I don't know if that's going to help any. Yeah, but we got some ominous looking clouds to the south. Looks like a big smoke screen, but no, that's a cloud. All right, we got next, it's going to be a southwest head to Denver. That's flight 606. So we should get a good shot of that leaving as they pull into the takeoff zone. Oh no. So we're hopefully getting an upgraded Panasonic camcorder, a little nicer than our old one, because our old one works only half the time. We're not using it today, regrettably. And this one's supposed to be a little better with low light. So that's exciting. As we hear fire engines in the distance. So our next flight's going to Panama City. I believe it's that southwest right there. We'll let them get here. Now Panama City will do a hard right. And did Fareed join us? Hello, Fareed. Good to see Fareed in here. So we'll keep the camera right here because when they go to Florida, they cut off to the other direction pretty fast. Yes, he's coming straight toward you, isn't he? Next up, we got Alaska going to Portland. I'll tell you what, Doc, Alaska Airlines is kicking butt. Alaska Airlines, as much as some airlines are struggling, they are not. All those A330s from Amazon were all Alaska flights. Now they're flying overseas. Hawaii. Who? Yeah. Actually, they bought out Hawaii, didn't they? Because all those A330s were Hawaiians. All right, this one's going to Portland. Now this plane here is an American going to Miami. As they take a big turn there when they're going to Florida. Alabama's joined us. So you went to the 500, John? What an ending. Oh, yeah. I don't miss the 5. I've already re-upped for next year. Same seats. Made friends. No people around. That's what's so great. It's the best run sporting event in the history of sports. It's very fan friendly. And if there's 350,000 people there at one time. All right, we got BNA going to Austin, Texas. This is a Delta connector. Ain't too many people on this plane. Well, we got Southwest headed to Fort Myers. That'll be next year on 3 left. I mean 2 left. So Doc's little scoreboard over here is still picking up a Bell helicopter. I don't know if there's a helicopter right over us watching what we're doing. Missed him. No, because this thing isn't zooming right. Alright. Missed that one. Alright, next up is Southwest 704 going to Miami again. Let's see, R. Wampler says, I watch a few other plane spotting channels. Airplanes, Trains, and Cows has the best views. I don't know what other channels you're watching, but thank you. Might be watching little Timmy in his iPhone. We try. It's a challenge here at BNA. It's not the easiest place to spot at, just to be quite honest with you. They don't make it easy, that's right. Let's see, Jazik says how he know how many on plane. Just like that. Just know. Right, you're looking at a Delta, I think it came in. Why am I watching this? I'll be back to work tomorrow. LOL. Hey, welcome. Afternoon. Oh my goodness, I did not know that. Claude Lemieux passed away. Oh man, that's sad. Kyle Busch is sad. Claude Lemieux, oh man. If you wanted somebody on your hockey team, it was Claude Lemieux. He was a tough guy. I did not know that. Anyway, we got plane headed to O'Hare here. I mean, Claude Lemieux was not that old, was he? Watching this 737 because people love to see themselves on camera. Have you ever looked at Facebook? It's just a bunch of people taking pictures of themselves. Alright, so they're out of here. That was nice. Caught them. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh, hate to hear that. I'm sure he had some CTE issues. Oh, that's terrible. 60 years old. Hmm. All right, looks like we got a little fella coming up next. I saw somebody in the comment put eat at Monell's. Is Monell's closed, isn't it? Yeah, he was talking about this one. Yeah, they're clearing that whole area out down there. So this little plane here is flying to Stuttgart. I don't know if that's the Jonesboro Express or not. I thought the Jonesboro Express was fatter than that. It could be. Cut it. Ooh, look at that little wave. He was going the wrong way at first. Y'all see that? Hey. Wrong right. Yeah, I think you're right, Doc. Get it, Jonesboro. Yeah. I mean, we can... I'm not going to film that. I don't think he knew where he's going. Yep, that's the Jonesboro Express right there. All right. Looks like we got a regular size plane coming here. This is Southwest going to Baltimore. Yeah, Eric, I remember when the Red Wings are my team, by the way, but I remember when they played the Avalanche, man, they had Patrick Raw. You could always tell who the hockey fans were when they called him Patrick Roy. Like you don't watch hockey. Come on. So this one's going to Baltimore, Maryland. About that little double camera action. Eric Johnson says it looks like the evening rush. It's like this all the time here at BNA now. All these people coming to ride pedal taverns. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to see a pedal tavern going down the runway at some point. That's how this airport is. Close our observation area. All right, so we got BNA headed to Washington Dulles. That'll be next. That is United Flight 1460. As they fly right into your living room here.
Center clear land, Southwest 23. Southwest 4198, runway 2 left, 060 at 8, RNAV, break. There you go. RNAV break, 2 left, clear takeoff, Southwest 2198.
As it makes the big turn and heads to the north. So here we got Southwest head to Dallas, Texas. Let's catch a ride. I don't think you autofocus there, sir. All right, here's Southwest going to Fort Lauderdale. We're not going to follow them up. We'll follow them up, but we're not going to follow them all the way because they take such a hard turn. All right, enjoy your flight. Look at all this traffic. Weather Bob 3 is joining us. Says we're coming to Nashville in July. Where's the best place that I could plane spot since the observation area is closed? Well, if you stay at the airport Hilton, you can go up there on their beautiful veranda that they won't let airplane trains and cows use. But if you're a paying customer, I'm sure you can go up there. It's the best view there is over here. Someday, hopefully, they'll let us go up there, but uh-oh, holy moly, what is this? 737, the plane has given us $10. Holy cow, what about that? All right, thank you, 737. Hopefully we'll get you on camera there. Yes, do that again, Wow. Appreciate that a lot. This is going to Sarasota, Florida right here. As he's flying into your living room, or she flying into your living room. Back to this camera. All right, our next flight's going to Charlotte. Taxiway Lima says he wants to go there. Where do you want to go? The Hilton? Charleston, I should say. That's what I said, Doc. I said Charleston. All right, so this one's going to Charleston, one of Bill Murray's homes. Yeah, hopefully at some point we'll get to go up there. I mean, we need to get some kind of deal with them, like a lot of these other professional plane spotters have with hotels. I know we're just the little dog in the kennel, but I'll tell you what, we've seen plenty of south. Let's watch a distant shot of a plane coming in. Yeah, let's watch this right here. We're going to do a little distant shot of a plane coming in on 2 center. How about that? Just to show you what's... That plane's coming in from Austin, Texas. All right, all right. That is way far from here. Thanks to Sony for going out and grabbing them there. I mean, we're almost getting there, Doc. Getting those long. Matter of fact, we could probably do a super zoom and get some landings on 2 center. We haven't even implemented the super zoom. But hey, that's a better picture anyways. So. Looks like we got a Air Canada Rouge coming up pretty soon. Now they are building a new parking garage here. I think that's why 2 right was closed for a while today, because they were doing some. So maybe we'll be able to film from there. Who knows? Doc's shaking his head no. So we'll see. All right, we got American going to Miami. This one here. As they go through the Piedmont bush and take a right, head south. Yep, 7:30. Who's funding that channel? Who? What channel? Oh, well, I mean, I filmed at the TWA. They let anybody film there if you pay for a room. So yeah. And then I don't think they have a deal in. They don't have a deal in LA. They just film it where I filmed in LA, which is the whatever that park's called, and the parking garage. The parking garage they got there is an awesome shot. But yeah, you go to the TWA, you got to pay, but you also have to get permission. From their corporate office to film there. All right, so we got Air Canada Rouge going back to Toronto. This is who's next here. So, as I need to probably get the right camera back on. There we go. So you're looking at Air Canada Rouge, and that plane is a Airbus A320. Look at that landing gear. Isn't that pretty? Air Canada Rouge. Let's catch him. Whoop. Up close and per. Are you even focusing, camera? I don't think that camera's focusing. It's supposed to be. No, it's not manual focus. It's supposed to be autofocus. Hold on. Hold on. Tell you what, let me just go back to this camera and then fix this, because it's not supposed to be on manual focus, so we need to go to the menu. Alright. No. It's not that one. Hopefully this is on now. All right, we can get out of this, get out of it. Do what? That's okay. I'm not using it yet anyway. All right, there we go. Rush Fan 3, I've already talked to Peter at LA Flights. I mean, I spot everywhere they do. Now Kevin at the other channel, whatever I can't remember the name of his channel, Airline Videos Live. Kevin has a deal with the hotel. Man, we got a plane going to San Francisco. This is this one right here you're looking at. Oops, sorry. There we go. Now it's focused. All right, I think we're kicking now. I think we're kicking now, Doc. Do what? All right, this is going. Is this going to LAX here? Are you? What's the problem? I'm on. It's on. Sandra Johnson's joined us from South Georgia. Hello, Sandra. All right, so here's LAX. Just catch up. See, now the focus is working. So that's planes going to Los Angeles, California. Now the only spotters that have deals with hotels that I know of are Jerry and Kevin. Of course, they've got millions and millions of subscribers each. All right, so here's a plane. This is Southwest. Southwest All right, we got Southwest going to, who's that? We got Southwest going to Atlanta next. What? What is it? Well, let's catch that. Let's do the super zoom for a second and see. I don't see him. That one just landed. All right, we got the super zoom on now. Which, I mean, we can get really close and personal from this way. Emma's joined us. Hello, Emma. Emma Z543. Hello, Emma. If you haven't subscribed to our little channel, please do so. It gets us out there on YouTube where more people get to see us and see how crazy we are. All right, this plane is going to come into your living room. We got the super zoom still on. Which super zoom's bad because it's kind of shaky, you know what I'm saying? All right, so here's a little fella. We'll watch them go over us, but we're not going to do a camera change. It's too much work. This is a plane going to DFW. All right, there. And if I missed you in the comments, say, hey, you missed me. I'm saying hello again. And we'll find you. Emma says she just subscribed, Doc. You get one of these. All right, so now we got, is this plane going to DFW? Kind of looks better when the camera's in focus, doesn't it?
Nashville Tower, Southwest 1283, inbound visual 2 right. Land 2 right, Southwest 1283.
right, next up we got WestJet. And they're going to Toronto as well. Where you at, WestJet? We're not having a hard time finding you. Hey, I missed that one. What the heck? Sorry, folks, I missed that one. All right. Art Vandalia has joined us. Says, love Planespotting. YouTube, show me your channel. Hi from Florida. Well, hi, Art. And welcome to Planespotting Cows. We appreciate you joining us as we just totally biffed on WestJet there. My apologies. All right, we got blah, blah, blah. We have Southwest going to Kansas City. Hopefully we'll be able to follow them out. Jesus, Johnson Jones. And I'm still showing the wrong camera. There we go. So there's Kansas City. I'm not losing you this time, son. I got you this time. There you go. That beautiful color coordination. Look at that. There we go. That's what we're talking. That's what we want to see. All right, love that. All right, this is Delta going to Atlanta. We're gonna miss that one. We're gonna let them pass. Sandra Johnson says, love these shots. I took my first flight at 61 years old. Holy cow, and now she's hooked. How about that? That's breaking news right there. Sandra Johnson, 61 years of age, is now hooked on planes. Yeah, I saw that. Somebody put that in the chat. It's terrible. I bet he had CTE, Doc. It's that concussion syndrome thing. I bet that's what he had. All I gotta say to Sandra is you missed some opportunities to fly some very interesting aircraft. We're gonna do a hotel check in a second, Doc, see if anybody's up there. I know they love when we do that. This plane is going to Doc's computer's dead. There's his doggy. They're going to Toronto. They're going to Calgary? So that's why we filmed them, because they were going to Calgary. Makes sense. All right. Next up we have, it looks like an Embraer from here. I could be wrong. I am not. Going to DFW. Well, you know, everybody, you know, the thing about planes is, and it's pretty simple when it comes to aircraft, and we've done it, everybody has done it their whole lives. Is there something in you that loves planes? Because what happens every time you see a plane or hear a plane? You look up and see what it looks like. You've done that your whole lives. There's just something about planes. I mean, for my whole life, when I heard helicopters coming over the house, I was outside. I'd run over people in the house to see what the helicopters looked like. And back in those days, they were Hueys, so they made all kinds of noise. They would shake the house. All right, this plane is going to Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's a Delta. As the light is going down here in Music City, the sun is under the horizon, or at least behind the building.
Nashville Tower, station 446, Charlie, Juliet, visual, 2 right. Station 446, Charlie, Juliet, Nashville Tower, 2 right, little man. Little man, 2 right, 6 right.
Looks like we got a Velo in the queue back there, Doc. Tell you what, while they're sitting there, I'm gonna get me some water. You gotta hydrate out here. If you don't hydrate, you're risking everything. All right, so this is a Velo here. It's going to Skull and Bones. The reason we say it's going to Skull and Bones is because they're getting out of here fast. See who we have here. Who did? All right, so Arizona 1 snuck in on the other side of us. So California 1 should be coming in pretty soon. We're going to keep the camera right here for just a second. So Arizona 1 snuck in on the far side, way over there on 2 left. To right, brother, I should say. This plane is going to Tampa. We'll let them go ahead over us. Our next departure is going to be going to Houston. Southwest flight 2625 and a Boeing 737 MAX Air too. We can do, Doc. We can just throw this bag in here so it'll quit moving around. What are you looking at? Oh. Let's see if we can catch this. There it is. This should be California 1. I don't know if we can super zoom it and see it. That's as good a zoom as we have. I can't really tell from here. Anyways. I think I could barely see that was California 1. So we'll definitely try to get them landing. Hopefully they're landing on the center. What in the heck? Oh, there it is right above us. Yeah, wish that was coming here. Goval says, any idea what's going on with the 717 that just landed instead of diverted to Nashville?
Storms in Atlanta.
So there's storms in Atlanta, which means possibly we might get something else. We need to keep an eye on that. Sometimes we get a 767 or two showing up here. All right, we got Southwest going to Austin, Texas. That's next over here on to right. We do?
3 Chattanooga, 2 Knoxville, 1 Birmingham, 1 Nashville, 1 Greensboro, 1 Jackson.
But nothing big.
Oh, I don't know. But usually, if it's something coming out of the country, they may come here because we have clusters.
Yeah. Let's hope that happens. Jaquil Hughes has joined us. Hello, Jaquil. Did I say that right? Jaquil. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. If you could just say your name. Jackie? Okay. If you could just say your name in the chat, that'd be good. So here's Southwest going to Austin, Texas. Did I miss them? Wow. I think I missed them. Oh, there they are way up here. Did you say the Irish are on the move? All right, the Irish are on the move. So there goes, I'm just gonna put it right there. Hopefully that's good enough. Our Wampler's giving us a 19. Holy cow! You got to be kidding me! So much, our Wampler. That might be the biggest one we've ever had. Who is it? Oh, okay. Let's divert over here. No pun intended. To the Irish.
1
Surely they're not turning him around, Doc.
Yeah,
Surely they're not turning him around. That would be excellent if that's the case. The Alabama Wild Man says greeting and hallucinations. Hello, Alabama Wild Man. Well, now he's going this way. What are you doing, Irish? This is kind of odd. Surely he's not going on the threes. They're closed, right? We do not know. We got breaking news here. The Irish are acting like they're going to take off on 3-1 or 13, whatever one that is. Folks, we've got breaking news. The Irish are going a different way than surely it's not one of those situations where he goes down there and turns around and comes back. Folks, we might be having we have breaking news here in Nashville. We have breaking news. Actually, Doc, now my ADD is kicking in. This should be California 1 coming here, shouldn't it?
well,
But right now, you think he's burning fuel or is he going to take off that way? We haven't seen a plane take off on 3-1 in years, seems like. Terry Stratton says the first plane I flew on was a Delta MD-88 from Nashville to Atlanta. That's a good one to fly on. All right, so we're, wow, we don't know what's going on here. As the Irish have gone out of sight, down 3-1. Right now we're going to super zoom over here and see if we can pick up if this is California 1 coming in on the center. Is this California 1 coming in? Yep. So we're doing what's known as super zoom. Right here, see if we can see him coming up here. You got to be careful of super zoom because they can get pretty shaky. There goes California 1. Just landed on 2 center again. The Irish went up 3-1. Of course, they're in a 321 XLR. They might be too heavy to take off on their normal runway, so they got to take the big dog, which we wish more people would use, actually. trying to be quiet and hear anything on the scanner. This plane's going to Philadelphia. We'll let them pass. Let's get off the super zone. Oh, I'll turn the scanner up just a little bit. Jeff Peterson's joined us. Says, I made it just in time for the historic occasion of the departure on 3-1. We think that's what's happening. He's over there.
Southwest 3649.
3649,
If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. That one's free. Subscribe and get more people in here if y'all talk to.
United 499, Nashville Tower, RNAV to Charlotte, runway 2 left, clear for takeoff. Alright, Charlotte, clear for takeoff, runway 2 left, you have 1
All right, so United's taking off going to Newark. But we're listening for the Irish. We do have Southwest arriving from Dallas Love Field.
Runway 2 right. Legion 1145, Nashville Tower, 608, clear to land. 2 right, clear to land, Legion 1145.
Doug asked, did the Iceland flight turn off their transponder? Or the Irish? I mean, I don't know if there's an issue. Could there be an issue with the plane? All right, so what we're doing, we'll get them going over us, but I'm not switching to the other camera yet because I'm trying to figure out what the Irish are doing. We're going to keep the camera right here. If they are taking off, if they are taking off from there, they can't take off yet because we got somebody coming in on the center. They're way over here.
24 there, just on the edge of the runway heading south now. We're trying to do the opposite flap there to shoot them away. Up 1724, no worries. Do you know exactly where? North side of the runway? South of Kilo, to the left-hand side of the runway.
Okay.
Heading forward on Bravo. Okay. Come on, take a look. Thanks.
Yeah. Oops. I believe that's George. Yeah, that's little George. Right there. All right, so somebody just landed on the center. I'm not hearing anything. Okay, you said the Irish is back on, Doc.
12 on a visual 2 right. Nashville Tower, runway 2 right, wind 0648 to land. Level line 2 right Southwest 2912. Legion 1145, turn left, contact ground 49. Hotel 5, Legion 145.
All right, we'll get off George for a second. Say, hey, George. So we're looking down 2 left. Plane coming in on 2, that's 2 right coming in there.
1724, pretty clear in the grass.
Kay Kelly says it looks like the Irish are going to be used 13. It's going to be a minute. Now, it looks like they're holding them, Doc, on 2 left. We do have somebody coming in the distance from 2 right to land.
Just to get an idea where the spot is to the left or the right of runway 2 left. Kilo, kind of about where the setup range is, and when it went through. Yeah, we don't see it. We're fine with going, if you're fine with it for Delta 1724. So the runway, this is not cruise and we'll just go. Thanks.
So right now I don't go, there's conversation that there's something they can't see.
Capture 1, Nashville, Tower, Roger, student map, hold direct up. Delta 1724. On average jet, 2 left clear for takeoff, Delta 1724.
All right, so
Power close, 337 Romeo, clear for visual approach, 2 center.
337.
so Delta appears to be
2 center, 7 Romeo.
Delta appears to be taking off here. I think they just got the go ahead. And then there's a Southwest behind that.
Southwest 2107 Nashville. No, just give you a heads up, there was a coyote or a fox to the west side of the runway. They had appeared to clear in the grass, and if you want to still go, you can. Not if you
All right, this plane is going to Detroit Wayne Airport now. There was a coyote sighting, is what they said. Of course, we probably got it on camera, didn't realize it. Again, we'll watch them head toward us, but I'm scared to turn my back to run the other camera, because I don't want to miss if they take off on. Is that 13 on this side or 3-1 on this side? Okay, so that is 13. All right, so here's Delta going to Detroit Wayne. Jeff Harris says Fox is near the runway. If you haven't subscribed to our little channel, please subscribe. And if you like what you see, hit that L button. And if you want to become official, join the herd. Pennies a day. We got Pilatus 12 going to Punta Gorda. And I haven't heard one thing from the Irish on the radio, so.
Are you on the local ground hotel? We're gonna wait for you to do a sweep. on the runway 2 left, cross runway 31.
Casher 1 approaching Echo. The ramp disabled for Casher 1.
Truck looking.
All right, yeah. That light you see in the distance is the truck looking for the Foxes. So that is Fox 1 right there. Beautiful clouds out here. So they're doing a fox hunt right now. They don't want the Irish to run over the fox on 13. We haven't heard anything from the Irish on the radio.
Southwest 4350. We're getting down to slow time. I think it points to 47. 4340, 50, once it's your turn in the signal area, there should be any.
You think we should call them and tell them we got some deer down here? Think we should call them and tell them we got some deer down here? All right, so there goes Fox 1 doing a, we got more? Oh, we got a helicopter, H-60. See if we can catch them coming around the tower over there. There you go, look at that, hey.
Sure 1, landing short the guard ramp, have a good night.
So it looks like we got, looks like we got the Army looking for the Fox too.
No, I didn't see anything up on the runway. Ground mentioned they might be around on the west side somewhere, so but he's around over here.
Runway 13.
All right, I just heard runway 13.
Shamrock 976, Nashville Tower, you going to be ready to go?
Shamrock 976, firm ready to go.
All right, they're ready.
Multiple aircraft will be crossing the runway.
Line up and wait, 13, Shamrock 976.
All right, so Shamrock is lining up to wait. G. Adable has joined us, new subscriber here, and yes, I'm from hoping to fly to BNA for country time soon. Welcome to the channel. You're here at a special time. We don't normally have planes on 13, but we do tonight. And the Irish are lined up
Solid blue at 234 miles south.
way to the right of the camera here.
Downtown. 363, Roger, maintain VFR on course for downtown. Maintain VFR course for downtown blue at 23. Shamrock 976, fly heading 095, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
All right, they're clear for takeoff though.
095, clear takeoff 13, Shamrock 976.
So here we go. Are they going to still be on the ground when they come in front of us, or will they be airborne? It's been so long since we've seen a plane take off on 13. We're going to be coming from this direction here.
Shamrock 976, sorry, just confirm the heading 295, right heading 295.
Shamrock 976, negative, left hand 095.
095, the left turn, Shamrock 976. Tower Legion 534s with you, visual to right. We've got the parallel traffic space.
Agent 534 Nashville Tower, runway 2 right, wind 0 seconds, 08. Clear to land, traffic parking south on runway for your level.
Clear to land, 2 right, Legion 5.
There he is.
Copy on the traffic taking off.
Nashville Tower, Route 1764, cleared ILS 2, center.
Southwest 2107, Nashville Tower, RNAV to Francis, runway.
How about
Francis, clear for takeoff, US
that?
2107.
That is something we just, how about a super zoom, folks? How about that?
Fire Shamrock 976
Cash 17, you can turn right.
All right, what about that, folks? What a beautiful shot. Look at that. I'm looking at it on the computer right now. Woo! All right, so now we have back to our regular scheduled programming. We got Southwest headed to Lost Wages.
Tower to 280 for 2 right.
Volunteer 280 Nashville Tower, runway 2 right, wind 070, 90 for the land.
So long since we've seen it. So that's Southwest going to Las Vegas. I don't remember the last flight I've seen take off from 13. It's been forever. Wow.
I scolded him for you guys. Sorry about that. No worries.
See, we got somebody coming in here on the center.
Do you want to land at the guard ramp or do you want to land at the
That is Air Canada coming in from Vancouver way. All right, let me see if I've got some protein in here, Doc.
Left one able, ground point 9, lead 534. Daddy, 2 left, quick takeoff, 43 left. Boy, 2 left, 13.
All right, folks, no protein. We do have planes coming. Here is Southwest going to LaGuardia.
left line up wind on 14.
Mason has joined us. There's lots of PJs will be in Smyrna this weekend for the NASCAR race. That's correct. Welcome, Mason. All right, next up we got
Southwest 22, 24 on base, 2 right.
this is Alaska going to Seattle. This should be a pretty decent shot here.
That's 1490, RNAV, Schwitt, 2 left, quick takeoff.
RNAV Schwitt, 2 left, quick takeoff, go 14.
Let's get up close and personal with them as they get out of here. That beautiful sky over there in the distance. Let's see if I can do a fade back. Look at that sky. All right, next up is Delta going to Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm getting quick takeoff on 2 left, 42.
Southwest left 52, Nashville Tower, 2 left, line and wait.
Line and wait.
564, connect ground.
So next up, we've got United headed to San Francisco. That's our next departure here on 2 left. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us this evening here on Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. It's what's been a fantastic evening for plane spotting. Because runway 13 came back from the dead.
Take off runway 2 left, southwest left.
All right, I'm going to turn that ATC down a little bit now. I don't think we need it as loud.
Hello, this is Air Shuttle 6123 beyond the...
Turn that down a little bit. All right, our next flight's going to Knoxville, Tennessee. It's southwest. Philip Former 1 here. Camera on. So there goes Philip Former 1 through the trees. All right. Sorry about that, folks. I had the wrong camera on. Now we got the right camera. And we got plane going to Columbus, Ohio here. Here's Woody Hayes 1. Has picked up here in Nashville. This one going to Columbus. Garrison Brumley has joined us. Says you have a great night in Nashville. You're having a great night in Nashville tonight, sir. Yeah, we always have great nights here in the City, best city in the world. See, Chris Green, hello from Smyrna, flew into San Diego Monday morning. Tennessee 1, landing 30 minutes after. LAX Tuesday, Tennessee 1 was 2. All right, we got BNA head to LAX next. Is this LAX here? So this will be a good shot. Move a little bit over this way. Yeah, I mean, it looks like rain in that direction. We'll get a moon shot in a second so you can see what the humidity levels are like. But first off, we've got LAX here. As they come right into your living room. Catch them. So they're going to Los Angeles. Say, what's like everybody and their grandmother's leaving right now, Doc? Midway. Was that Midway? This is Midway. That was Raleigh that you heard, like a podcast. Give me a little chance to hydrate here real fast. I don't know what FedExers we got in the barn, but Doc, I got to see our FedEx come in from BNA when I was up in Indianapolis. It made me so proud. It's like, that's the plane we see all the time. I don't know how much more we're going to be able to see it because they've closed the observation area for the second time. But yeah, got to see it. Land. All right, so here's BNA headed to Midway. It's southwest. Local time here in Nashville is 8:04. Or something like that. Right now it's, yeah, it's 8:04. It's Thursday, May 28th. Then it's about to be 8:05. All right, let's do a moon shot here, Doc, if we can. Let's see, where is it? There it is. There's the moon. See if we can super zoom. There's your moon right there. Enjoy that. Aren't we supposed to be going back up there pretty soon? To the moon? Yeah. Y'all see anybody up there? That's a heck of the shot of the moon. Look at that. Huh? Who? Oh, I don't believe that. Doc thinks he sees somebody eating cream cheese. All right. So here we got Midway. I don't know what they're waiting on. They've been there for a while. Whew. it's been busy, Doc. Thunder Turkey says, what a camera. Well, what a name. Thunder Turkey. Yeah. You need to hop on here every stream. We like saying your name. Let's see, Rush Fan says there's to be a blue, Patrick says there's to be a blue moon on the 31st. Patrick with all kinds of information. He's an info dropper. What kind of camera? It's a fancy lens. I don't know what the lens is, but it's a Sony A7 III is this camera that we're using here. The other camera that's staring up into space right now, this one, that's a Sony CyberShot. Uh-oh. All right. We got our bit rate down a little bit, so hopefully we won't start skipping. As Midway is, they must have an unruly passenger on there. Because they've been sitting there for about, here they come. I think they're coming now. We'll let them go because we got another one right behind them. Let's see, Liftoff Landing has joined us and says, I'm right in the current landing flight path of 2 center. All right. Well, I am right in the flight path of 2 left. They're flying right in through my front yard, so I look at it when I cut grass. We got a plane going to Cleveland next, southwest. Yeah, anytime you got a plane going to Midway, there always could be some drama. So, could have been somebody doing a. So I mean, we don't know. Of course, we don't get to look at the beautiful spirits anymore, sadly. All right, so here goes Cleveland. Zoom out, we could catch them instead of zooming in like that. All right, so here goes Cleveland, Ohio. They're on their way out of here. See you. I think today we had like 88% humidity here in Music City. Garrison says, also since I'm in Clarksville, BNA is my home airport. I love it. Yeah. It's the people's airport, Garrison. That's what we call it. All right, we got a little plane going to DFW. Looks like a CRJ. As it's coming into your living room at this exact moment. Alright, so they're out of here. So there's a plane going over our head right now. Is that Indianapolis? You know, that's the second flight we've missed from Raleigh. If you're from Raleigh, I'm sure you feel disrespected here on Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. Because that's the second plane from Raleigh we've missed. But the next one's going to Indianapolis. That was funny when I was up in Cincinnati and a Southwest would fly in. And everybody be going nuts, like getting out their phones filming it, because it's such a rare occurrence there. I'm like, you don't have a clue. All right, so here goes Indianapolis. This should go straight out. Deer. Did I miss them? I sure did. They're way over here. There he is. Ah, we're gonna catch them. So I knew they'd go straight out. Isn't that pretty? Look at that beautiful cloud color. See a little smoke there? It's almost like we could watch them the whole time. All right, here's a plane going to Baltimore. It's already over our head. Damien says I'll be blowing fireworks this year for the 4th of July, and I'll upload the video on my channel coming up soon. Blowing? Oh shit, shoot. Shoot, hold on. Our friends have shown up. There he is, look here. Look at that. Look at that. Hey. All right, he's looking at you, Doc. She is. She was looking at Doc like, he gets to eat a lot more than I do. I can't make those sounds with my belly. Does it? All right, I've lost him. I think they're running. No, they're looking right. Look at that. Seaplane zippers there. Watch this. Bam. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? I think that one's. Does that one have some horns? Yeah, that one's, I think, got some horns. Liftoff Atlantic says not a trophy there by any means. No, it's not, but it's pretty. All right, U.S. Presidents says, see you, man. Love the plane spotting. Might tune in next stream. You better. Yeah. All right, we got Boston next. As we'll get off the deer footage. As here comes Boston into your living room. Doc, what time are the British supposed to take off? $8:40. So, huh? Which it's usually late. I don't think it's going to be late today. I really don't. All right, next up we got a little plane going to Palm Beach, West Palm Beach, small little plane. We'll let them pass. It looks like we got a Delta coming up next. Even though it's dark, it's still humid out here. All right, so this plane here is going to Atlanta. It's a Boeing 717, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we like to call the Mad Dog. Woo, woo. Focus now. We'll have to work on that. See, liftoff and landing says 9:02 p.m. now. We're not surprised. All right, everybody, catch your breath. We got a break here. As I don't see any arrivals or takeoffs at the moment. J. Rowe Root has joined us. Hello, J. Rowe. Long-term market. All right, we got breaking news out of Europe that a drone, possibly Russian, hits apartment building in Romania. That's not good. All right, our next departure is going to Savannah, Georgia. All right, weather forecast for tomorrow says it's going to start raining like at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll see. I'll believe it when I see it. Too fast to come here. All right, so we got plane from Montreal coming in. We got a United Airbus A319 coming in from Chicago. They'll be here in 8 minutes. Liftoff landing says Pittsburgh, southwest from Pittsburgh, just flew over my head on the way to you. Let's see if I can see them. Who is this? Pittsburgh's a 737 MAX 8 according to Doc's scoreboard. We got some landing way over here. You see that? That's coming in. Doesn't look like we're buffering yet, Doc. That's a good sign. We usually have our bid rate up too high and we buffer. Hopefully we're not buffering. We usually stay here to the British takeoff. I heard an animal pretty close to us. I want to investigate this. See the lightning bugs now through the camera lens. That's pretty cool. Right now you're not missing any aircraft activity. We are searching for animals. Huh? No, it's a plane. See on your flight radar. Oh, it might be. Wonder if I can get that. What I gotta do is find the moon. There's the moon. I'm on whatever it is, Doc. I can't tell from here. Can y'all tell if that's a space? Let's see if we can super zoom this. It's a plane? It's a, all right, folks, what you're looking at right here is a space station. That's all the zoom I've got. That is a space station on airplanes, trains, and space stations. I know it's kind of bumping up and down. Huh?
Gone into the shadow, so it disappeared.
I'm still filming something. I had it. Nothing gets by us. We had it for a little bit. Patrick says he loves the night shots. Yeah, I love the night shots too, Patrick. We got Southwest going to Destin. That's already going above us, so we'll let them pass. As we're watching a long distance arrival here. Air Canada right there coming in from, actually you're not looking at anything right now because it's blurry. Focus. This is Air Canada coming in from Ewell. Laura, see you tomorrow. That's another great name. That deserves a horn. Says so pretty. Well, thank you, Laura. See you tomorrow. Yes, we've got somebody flying over our head. We don't know who. That was Cincinnati. All right. Let me see if I can turn up my... Oren at 104 has joined us from the good land of Ireland. Hello, Oren. I don't know if I can get this any brighter. I don't know if that makes me... That won't make us start buffering. All right, next departure is headed to Louisville. Do what? That's right. From Muhammad Ali International Airport. The champ is here. That's a good granola bar. Audrey says hello from Audrey and Abby from Pennsylvania. First time watching. Bring it. Come on. The Commonwealth in the house. On a nighttime shot here from, hopefully you can see stuff. Let me do something here. I'm going to do this and see if we do that, does that help the picture any? No, I don't think so. So I'll just keep it like you had it. I don't see any smoke. I've heard sirens. I've heard fire engines. All right, so this plane's going to Detroit Wayne right here. That is coming in your living room. a plane going to Louisville to get in there before all the big FedEx boys hog the airport. All right, so we got somebody else about to take off here. Whew. Where's it going? All right. So it seems like we got another plane going to Detroit here. Local time here is 8:33. 8:33. Catch them. We like the Midwest because they head straight out over the post office. Right now they're about over my house. Smyrna post office. Tell you what, this has been a great night at Spot B. I mean, we've seen the Irish takeoff on 13, and we've seen the moon, space station, and deer. And Seb's Aviation. So, good to see you. All right, so you're looking down the gut of runway 2 left. I think that's the plane just took off, Doc. Your scoreboard's behind. I can't get that on camera. I wish I could get Doc's scoreboard with us on camera. Oh, it's too close. Don't pick it up and take it somewhere. Just leave it there. Go out in the middle of the field with it. I'll get you. I mean, that's going to be way too, hold up, let me do this, hold on. Back it all the way up. All right, hold up, where are you at? There it is. All right, look at there, we got it. Hey, hey. That's Doc's scoreboard. It's a perfect shot right here. Will it pull up a plane? There's a plane taking off, but Doc's scoreboard is not telling us anything right now. Right now it's just showing the time, Doc. Still showing the time. All right. Well. I think you're going to get tired, Doc. You know what we need to do? Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is what. Where is it? There it is. Look at there. All right, look at that right there. Southwest BNA to Boston, right there. Yeah. Isn't it awesome? All right, we got it. what's going on over at FedEx with those guys. That looks pretty cool, Doc. I'll tell you what we could do. We need to mount that thing up in the air. This one's going to Austin, Texas. Focus for me. There we go. Is this California 1 here? All right, this is California 1 going to, seems like California 1 didn't stay very long, did it? I mean, you really can't tell anything. See if we can sneak up on them. They're going to Pittsburgh. I guess you can tell a little bit that that's California 1. Can you tell that's California 1 from the butt shot? It's making me do the focus manually. That's not focus though. Nope. Now you're getting seasick. All right. I don't know what that is yet. All right. So we're down to 80 in the house, Doc. Need something exciting. Yo, what else do you want? We got you a space station. Jeez. All right, we're waiting for the British. When they leave, we leave. Huh?
What was the very first commercial plane you've been on? You don't remember?
I was little.
I remember mine.
Well, I don't care.
727.
Mine was back way in the 70s, and I remember we flew to Charlotte. So it had to be yeah, probably a Piedmont, but I don't remember. Tell you what, we're still not buffering, so that's good. So there's a plane coming in way down there on 2 center. All right, this plane's coming in from Louis Armstrong. Hey, y'all, or was that our?
What
Alright, no takeoffs, but you see there is a crowd coming in. I don't know what's going on with this. Alright, so all we've got right now is arrivals coming in. Get back up one. See a little bit more of those lights. I mean, it's dark out here. Pitch dark. So if I scale back here, we don't have any departures, but I don't know if y'all can tell how much. Let me go back a little bit ways here. Look at all this traffic out here. Now the camera's having a hard time figuring somebody to focus on. Well, that shot looks focused. We'll keep it there. Ooh, I just had a helicopter in the shot. I didn't even realize it. Wow. Is that it? What is that? Eurocopter. Get that. I'm gonna get that again. So I need to zoom up. All right. I believe that. Is that it? I'm on super zoom. Oh, I was on super zoom. So that is what we're looking at is a Eurocopter UH-72A Lakota. 14 years old, it looks like. I think that's what we're looking at. No, we're not looking at it now. It's kind of hard to find it in the dark. More? Yeah, it's not like we're at Spot A at this time. We're already kicked out of Spot A. All right. All right, so time now is, do the British have their transponder on? Anybody? All right, so right now we got a couple of arrivals coming in over there on 2 right, which is nowhere near us. But the British do not have their transponder on. It's 8:48. We do have. All right, it's 8:48. They're not supposed to leave at 9:02. They should already be transponded. All right, now we got Southwest Flight 785 going to San Diego. That's going to be our next departure here, as they are taxiing out there somewhere. Is that them taxiing out? No, that's somebody coming in. There they are. So there's San Diego. Looks like there's 2 Southwest headed out. Ooh, that's Arizona 1, is it not? Is that next? Or is that the second one? Okay, so we're going to keep the camera right here, because we'll let them go. But that second plane is Arizona 1. We'll do a super. Are we super zoomed already? Yeah, I think we're super zoomed already. So I'm going to keep the camera right here, and the reason why is because the next Southwest that comes through that shot will be Arizona 1. You got to let the camera do the work. You don't always have to zoom. Let the camera do the work. So we got San Diego headed out here. So we'll just go over and get them because Arizona 1's not coming until they leave. Alright, so Arizona 1, which you're about to see here, is going to Jacksonville, Florida. Let me super zoom and see if that helps now. As I go through Piedmont Bush here, I'll see if we're going to get it. Yeah, we got a little shot of it as it goes to the tree. That's dedication right there. All right, so now we have BNA going to Pittsburgh. That'll be our next departure here. Huh? To Allegiant Flight 2751, I believe.
Stop at 3983 on visual 2 right. Line 2 right, stop at 3983.
Pretty good looking night shot, eh? I guess. It's 8:54. Uh-oh. Plane. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got breaking news. British are on the move. And there they are. How about that? So the British are headed back to London Heathrow. Kit Stahlberg has joined us. Says, glad you found a spot to live stream from. Hello, Kit. Yeah, this is Spot B. appears we're going to have to find a few more. Because right now the observation area is closed again. They put concrete pillars up. Of course, it could be open again tomorrow. Who knows? So you're looking at our final plane of the day, the British Airways A350. It'll head back to, I wish we'd get some FedEx guys, but they're not moving yet. Get off the Super Zoom here, there we go. We got a Southwest following the British out. Alright. Doc's scoreboard says that the British are on the ground preparing to take off. Yeah, this is the shot to see. This is a good way to go out. As we've been streaming for what, 3 hours and 24 minutes. I saw that. Right now it appears they're going 17 knots. All right, so there's a host of Southwest following the British out, going to do a little drafting. As local time is 8:59, so they're not too far behind schedule. Tell you what, planes that big are easier to film, Doc. Folks, as we always say here at Airplanes, Trains, and Cows, we really love that you joined us, and I think it's time for us to hit the road. So thank you for all the people that joined. Thank you for all the people that subscribed. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't.
You donated.
And we're really appreciative of the ones that donated, because that money can buy some beef jerky. So anyways, from Nashville, Tennessee, this is how we do it. Airplanes, Trains, and Cows.
It's like I picked the wrong week to quit smoking.
Been watching Airplanes, Trains, and Cows, brought to you in part by Night Air Media along with Metro Doc. My name is John, and I hope you have a good rest of the day, evening, and a good weekend coming up. I know we will. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification cowbell and join the herd if you want to make it official. Till Monday, or if there's a pop-up stream, you never know. We'll see you next time on Airplanes, Trains, and Cows Logistics on the